Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is How To with Matt. Today's how-to is going to be removing the hardtop freedom panels on my Jeep Wrangler JK. And this goes for pretty much any model that is from the 2007 to the 2018 model. The first step is going to be unscrewing the knobs on the soundbar, which are right here. So first, I'm going to unscrew. All right, there's one. Make sure you put that in a safe space. And there's our second one. Next up, we're going to be rotating the latches on the roof panels. So we got one here, middle back, middle front. Got the sides, the front side, perfect. Another front side. There we go. After that, we're going to be undoing the sun visors. As you saw before, this was up. Make sure this is down. What I like to do is just detach these and push them farther down. Just make sure they're completely out of the way so there's no issues. Next up, make sure the front latches are undone, just like they are right now, here and here. What we're going to be doing is removing the driver's side panel first. An easy way to remember that you need to take off the driver's side panel first is that if you're the owner of the vehicle, you're most likely driving it most often, and which means your side is always going to come off first. So like I mentioned before, the driver panel is going to come off first. So very simple, you're gonna put your hand underneath, hand here, push up, and then pick up. These things are surprisingly light. I would say no more than 20 pounds at the very most. You're gonna carefully put it on the ground. I usually just put it up against the Jeep. Then we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna open the door. Next up, we're taking off the passenger side. Once again, hand here, hand underneath, and push straight up. Very simple. Pick it up. And once again, you're gonna just very gently put it down up against the Jeep. After that, what we're gonna do is put them in the protective bags, which are in the back. So like I said, what we're gonna be doing is opening the back, which is where protective bags actually come with the Jeep, specifically this model, which is the Jeep Wrangler JK. It's a 2015. So right here, underneath here, you're gonna lift this guy up. Right here is where the protective bags sit. It actually comes with directions how to put them in the protective bags, and I'll explain that. So we're gonna take this out. I first want to just explain how the bag fits in here. So before I even put them in, as you can see, the bag pretty well fits right in the back when your back seats are gonna be up. You might notice that the bag is not perfectly rectangular. It's the bottom left corner that actually has an angle to it. The reason for that is the door is built with an angle in it. So when it's sitting in here and the door is actually shut, you'll see that the bag will fit properly. So now let's put them in the bag. Before you put them in the bag, you want to make sure that these latches are properly down, otherwise they might scratch the top surface. I've scratched the top before, so unfortunately I know what I'm talking about here. So before I actually put anything in the bag, I want to show you just the way it's going to look. So currently I have the bag sitting in the back of the Jeep. The actual setup of the bag is bottom left is sharp corner, bottom right sharp corner, top right sharp corner, and then that top left is that angled section, okay? And the actual doors I set up just like this to make it a lot easier when it comes to actually putting in the bag, so you're not repeating the process 2, 3, 4 times. And like I mentioned before, make sure these are down like this, not out like this. Otherwise it's gonna make it a lot harder to fit in the bag. So we're gonna have that down, just like this one is. So the actual bag has a separator for the 2 doors, one top and then the bottom, this material right here. And when it comes to actually putting it in the bag, you wanna make sure the top parts of the roof are facing each other. So in this case, the black is facing the black. So I'm gonna start first, putting this part once again, the black is facing up. This is going to be in the bottom section of the bag. Like I said, it has a separator material. This takes a little time just because they do fit relatively snug inside the bag. There we go, not too bad. That's one. So once again, this is in the bottom part of the bag. Other one's going to go in that top section. There we go. Make sure that lash again is down. zipper up. And there you go. So like I mentioned earlier, this bag and the door are shaped a very specific way. So here's the bag. This is that angled section. We're gonna push this all the way in. Again, this door has this piece that's much thicker than the rest of the door. So we're going to close that. And as you can see, no problems, fits very well. So this bag also has this strap right here. The reason for that is you can actually have it hanging over the back, so it's sitting up like this, so you actually have some room in the trunk. So we're gonna put this just like this. So in the back of the car, we have one buckle here. I'm gonna crawl in, other buckle here. We're gonna attach those, tighten it up just a bit. So now, those doors are not going anywhere. It's very secure. So as you can see, these doors are in place. They're not coming forward, not going backwards. And you actually have a good amount of space in the back here for stuff. That'll pretty much do it for this video. Once again, this video was taking the Freedom top panels off your car, off your Jeep specifically, and putting them in the bag. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, give it a like, comment below with any questions, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.